Hi guys, aloha. Today my curly hair, can you see? I didn't wash them, I went to the sea and then it gets curly. See, this is Arcturus. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like a sun, golden beautiful, right? And compared to the sun, it's huge. And what else is special about Arcturus? Actually, there's one more picture I want to show you. Everyone knows the Big Dipper, right? In English, Big Dipper. It's like when you see the Big Dipper, the end of the tail, and when you look into the sky and you see, everyone will see the Big Dipper. And when you go to the end of the tail, you go straight and you will see Arcturus. If you go from here straight up, you will see the polar star. So the Big Dipper is quite special, and it's actually very easy to find Arcturus. Also, what's special about Arcturus is it's a red giant star in the northern hemisphere of Earth's sky, and the brightest star in the collection Boötes, the herdsman. Arcturus is also among the brightest stars that can be seen from Earth. Astronomers say Arcturus will end up as a white dwarf at the end of its life. I just want to tell, like, everyone is asking, oh, what's special about Arcturus, and if I'm like, not me, like you and everyone else who comes to the group. Hi Dilip is asking, hey, what's special about being Acturian? I will come to that in a bit, but most likely it's we are not just one. Like, yes, I'm an Acturian, but to be honest, I'm more from Pleiadian and Orion and Venus and Sirius A and B than actually Acturian. But sometimes a tiny little part, I mean, look at me. My dad is German, my mom is Sri Lankan, but now I'm brown, but I used to be the fairest in the family. And even though we have two halves, one part of us can be like really strong. So even if I have a tiny little teeny weeny Acturian starseed part in me, it can be very strong, right? It doesn't matter. You should not judge that. Hi Soul Sister, hi Svetlana, hi Dilip. Oh, that's great. Terry, hi. So why I founded this group was actually, and why I called this group Acturians many years ago. I was in Germany. Hi Joy. Thank you so much. I had a dream, and in the dream I have, like, that's very typical for Acturians, that we have dreams, and in the dreams our masters, our guides talk to us, the Acturians talk to us. You can Google Dolores Cannon. She used to do a lot of past life regressions, and she was the entrepreneur talking about the Acturian and the starseed waves. But I have to tell you, that technique was that time amazing, but you don't have to sit for 3 or 4 hours to do a past life regression. You can do Akashic records. If someone is psychic, you can do that. You can do a birth chart. I'm going to post an interview with Gabriel. He will do according to the birth chart. He will do a starseed origin reading, past life reading. So there's so many tools we can use which bring us fast and easy to the same result. But of course, if you do a past life regression, there's also Akashic records, and there are different kind of past life regressions you can do which are very effective. Okay, that's about your starseed origin, and I'm going to keep posting it. Even Hayden Crawford, hi Hayden, in case you're seeing that, he does amazing color mirrors. And I will only post people which I have tried myself, and I'm a healer myself, I'm a psychic myself, and I have traveled all over the world, not all over, but I have traveled quite a bit, and I have met a lot of healers. That is my passion, and I will only post really good people with really reasonable prices and rates in this group. And please take that advantage and use those tools, okay? Those people are amazing. We need to help each other. So that time I had a dream, and in my dream there was a master, and he said, Agatha, you're not just from Sirius or Venus, you're also from Atreus. And I'm like, what? I woke up, I wrote it down, I was like, what's Atreus? Because the dream was in English, but I was in Germany and I'm German, right? So I'm starting to Google and find atrium. Atrium is like a house where plants are growing. Hi Christine. Yes, Dolores Cannon is great. Hi Susan. Yeah, Hayden is amazing. Please reach out. Oh, that's great. You have been to your mothership. Yeah, we'll talk about that as well. So then I had this dream, and then I was like, atrium is like a plants growing in a atrium, and I was like, okay, that can't be. Atreus, do you know the never-ending story? Guys, you need to watch that movie. It's one of the best movies ever. It's by Michael Ende. It's called The Never-Ending Story, and there is a white dragon. His name is Fuhur or Atreus. The boy is called Atreus. And then I was thinking, okay, maybe there's a connection, but and I wrote it down, but I couldn't find anything on the internet. Even looking for stars and planets, I couldn't find anything that time. Only 3 years down the road, I finally found one German lady, and she spoke the Acturian group, and I'm like, wow. And then I did a session with her, and it was about my mission on Earth, and what you can do is, you do that every day. It's very important for starseeds. Just visualize your soul, and then you say, my soul, please come into my body. My dear loving soul, you're 100% in my body. I'm 100% in my body. I'm body, mind, and soul. And you always do it 3 times to manifest it. And you will feel a little heaviness in your body, but that helps you to ground yourself. And that's when you actually start feeling your body, and that's when you are able to do manifestations and shifts, because that's why we are here. If your soul is a little out of your body because of shock, trauma, whatever, you're not able to execute whatever you're here for, okay? That's very important. Also to activate your psychic abilities and tap into it and really live it and feel it. So then I had this dream. Finally, I found out, okay, Acturians, and then I started crying. Why do you think I was crying? No, not because I'm depressed. I was crying because I was so unhappy. I wanted to meet my family, my soul family. You guys are my like starseed family, right? That's why I made that group. And I cried, and I was like, how am I supposed to meet my starseed family? I want to meet people who are like me, who have extraordinary gifts, who are special, who are different, who can maybe walk through the wall, like the children in China or all over the world, and whatever crazy abilities they have. And then I just started that group, and then slowly people came in. Hi Ingrid, hi Pamela, hi Daniel, hi Angelique, hi Oliver. And then I started that group, and slowly people came in, and it's just crazy. The last 3 months it was just a boom, which is of course showing that the consciousness and awareness is rising. I mean, Dolores Cannon is already dead. Michael Perlin made a movie with her. It's called The 3 Magic Words, and he's a great person. I was staying with his family, his wife, and his children last year in Portland. They're amazing, beautiful people. And she's not alive anymore, but the boom is coming now because people are waking up. So 2020 is awakening, and as Hayden said, the bottle, the color mirror bottle, which is standing for the awakening. So we are like in the process of waking up, and you all there in the group, we are connecting because you will help other people a lot, okay? That's why you're leaders, and it's very important to listen to your own guides. Hi Marty. So the Acturians, that is the story why I made that group and why that group is called the Acturians. It doesn't mean we're all Acturians. That means also there are a lot of Pleiadian, Tau Ceti, Venus, whatsoever, how many galaxies and stars and planets we have, they will be all coming to this group. And that's good because we have to exchange, connect, and embrace ourselves, whoever we are. And all of us, we're building a beautiful puzzle. All of us are very beautiful and important. So the Acturians, actually, they're master beings. What's this guy? Does someone know that name? That guy who used to be an oracle at Channel? Edgar Casey. Edgar Casey said that the Acturians, like if you want to come to Earth, you have to come in and come out via the Arcturus. Hi Navelita, you're an Andromedan, great. And I don't know, I can't resonate with that for some reason, but I mean, if that time it was true, maybe I don't, because we have lots of shifts and changes. If that happened, that channeling that time and it was correct, maybe it's different that time because we're in a different vibration, okay? Because so many portals all over the world are opening up, and I don't believe and think that Arcturus is the only place where we can come in and out, because that changed. So the Acturian people are master beings. They're also very connected to the Pleiadians, and because we had masters which used to sit and meditate, which are in inner earth, Shambhala, Telos, and they would meditate, and they're still alive hundreds of years. Their body is still there, but they're still in a meditation, a state of meditation, and their soul went up, their ascended masters, to keep the energy field. But now we are masters. We came to incarnate to bring that energy down to earth, okay? So we Acturians are master beings. So that means, hi Svargo, so that means our energy is very high naturally. So it's very important to bring that energy into our body, to bring it onto earth. We are the bridges between, you know, it's like when they say rainbow children, we are the bridges between heaven and earth. We are the human body. It's like Father Heaven, Mother Earth. And if I put my feet on Mother Earth, that's when we bring the energies down. At the same time, we raise the frequency of Mother Earth, connecting with Father Heaven and the stars, right? So, hi Ingrid, you're from Sirius. Sirius energy is awesome. Lots of water, dolphins, whales. I love it. So I want to read something. They do have very striky eyes, Acturians, okay? But in general, starseeds do have striky eyes, okay? Which seem to be consistent across all starseeds. But it's not like with the there are lions, which is Sirius, Lyra, the feline people. They're like have this lion energy and lion faces. They have like a feline type of energy or a presence or they could have like a bird-like type of energy. I noticed the Acturian energy is, that's why I posted that picture with the blue beings. They're very soft, very gentle, but they are teachers. They do lots of work and amazing teachers. Of course, if you guys have any more information about Acturian, please share. I mean, I will read it. So that's special about the Acturians. Have you looked at the monks? You know, when they shave their head, they actually look very much like the Acturians. So that's why they have very amazing abilities, even on the physically. Yeah, true. Amazing. Thank you, Svetlana. They're amazing masters and master healers. That's why we are here. And now this is important. Just because, actually I don't do that because I don't believe in that. There is not one technique which is right and wrong. So what I do is I do starseed activations. That means I'm not doing initiations. Initiations and activations, they're big major differences. An initiation is when you have a master, but that's stupid because you're master yourself, and he will teach you a technique which he will teach to everyone. So you're following a technique which is actually not your being yourself. An initiation is following someone else's technique and having many masters behind you, which could be cluster and dirt, your own energy field and aura. Svetlana saying they are the most advanced beings and have very advanced technologies. Yes, absolutely. Maribel is saying, hello, I'm having a fire tonight, praying for all the deceased, gratitude for... Awesome, thank you so much for doing this for all of us. So, an activation is when you activate yourself, bring in the high frequency soul parts and you remember who you are and you embrace your own unique gifts. And yes, we are amazing healers, we work with frequencies, and sometimes even we have energies in the chakras. So sometimes, you know, when there's something, we can remove energies, we can integrate, we can remove stuff. So you try that, move with your body, see if it moves, if your hands move. That happens when you get downloads and upgrades. Most important is make sure that your body is alkaline so that you can embrace and integrate your soul parts and frequencies, because when you incarnate from high vibrational planets and stars, you had to get rid of those soul parts to incarnate on Earth, okay? And there's some implants. There are implants which you need to remove. They're blocking you, but there are implants which needs to be activated. They're helping you to activate your own memory, okay? So if you need help with that, let me know. But I have a YouTube channel, Aurena International, and there's a lot of information for starseeds, and you can help yourself, okay? So let me help you to help yourself. Please share those contents. It's free and it's individual for all of you. It will have different outcomes. And if you want a session, I will charge for that. Of course, I'll help you to be in your own power. Okay, that's very important. And yes, I do charge money because money and everything on this planet is energy. And if you have issues with money, that means you have issues with abundance. Okay, that's what it is. And if you have issues with abundance, that means you have issues with self-love. Because even if a construction guy is coming, or a pianist or musicians, they all make money because it's about the time and value we give to. Of course, if there's no quality in exchange of money, then of course you need to check. YouTube channel is Aurena International. Aurena International. How do you activations in person? See, it's a process. Let me just finish that. So if they're healers, most of the healers, I'm so sorry, they're just doing a stupid technique and they can't help you starseeds. If you reach out to a healer, make sure they're starseed themselves because they need to have a high vibration. If a healer is taking drugs and addicted to coffee and eating lots of meat and having an unhealthy lifestyle, please don't reach out to them. That is very important because you have a high frequency and you need to make sure that you are working with someone who has a higher frequency than you have, because if there's a blockage within yourself, it's a low vibration. That's why I also have people I reach out and they help me. You start with yourself. If you can't manage it, if I can't manage to help myself, that's when I reach out to a healer. And I make sure they have a high frequency because that particular part is low frequent and we have to increase the frequency to raise and shift the blockage. Thank you. The employees very much not peaceful and feeling out of their power. So what you can do is, why don't you do a meditation with them, or you tell them what they can do is bring water with crystals to the office. Tell them to drink that water. You can increase your vibration and you can start teaching them also about lifestyle and being positive. You know, why don't you start with that, Maribel? Bring your energy there and be centered. That's very important. That will help and show other people how you live. That's what I do. Be an example for others. But only if it makes you happy. If you're struggling and you're suffering, then it's not your path, okay? That's very important. So, the YouTube channel, how to pronounce it, Aurena, and then International. So us being about the activation is actually, you have to strengthen your nerves, you have to keep your body alkaline. I'm removing with you together, and all those tools, you can keep them and use them for yourself and others. So the activation is also bringing in the soul parts, but removing blockages, black magic, implants, whatever is like a major blockage. ancestral lineage of families. But I didn't want to talk so much about the starseed activation. I wanted to talk about the acturians. But it's important that you remember who you are, to be who you are, and that you can embrace who you are. So the acturians are amazing healers. We work with frequencies, with light, with colors, with geometry. So the starseed integration is also activating the geometries, which are connected to the chakras and the meridians and the earth grid, and also to different planetary star systems and astrology birth charts. No, it's not Aurena, it's Aurena, which means A-U-R-E-N-A, not an I. And so the acturians are, a blue color doesn't mean they're beings, it can be just a blue frequency, which is also connected to the blue ray, and the blue color is the throat chakra, which is mastery, which is empowering yourself, which is speaking the truth, okay? And when you speak, yes, exactly. Thank you, Samantha. It's okay, Carla. We all take time. Do you think, even last week I found out I'm mostly Orion, and that was the part in me which I really pushed away a lot. Take your time. It will all come, but we do tiny little steps every day. So don't look at the big goal. Do your tiny goals and steps and have fun and get to know yourself. It's fun, you know. Do the things which you like to do and you will get to know yourself. But we have all forgotten because of no drugs. No, it's not helping, because what it does, DMT, and thank you for asking, and ayahuasca, they really, yes, they open you up and the chakras are open, and then you get a flash and you get an activation, but then you're miserable because a lot of I'm just working with someone, he's miserable, he's at home and sick because now he opened himself up, and it's like a doping, you know, when you do sports and you can train yourself to be strong and fast and eat healthy and be in nature, and yeah, it's exercise. It's not easy, but it's worth it because it will stay with you. And if you take doping, it makes your body sick and weak, and then it's like an engine, you're driving on high speed and then your engine is broken. That's doping. That's what drugs do, okay? They bring your soul out of the body, you get all the information, and your chakras are open, and then the entities come and you fall into a hole, and then again you have to take the drugs to get that state. Activation means you don't need to drugs to connect with yourself and your higher spirit and higher whatever you want to call it. You're in a state of channeling, being clairvoyant all the time whenever you want. Okay, that's the difference between using drugs and ayahuasca. Not prepared. Many people do things without shaman. Yes, that is true, but even those shamans, starseeds are not shamans, and the shamans are having a low vibration which is connected to the earthly realm, and starseeds are naturally born masters. We come with psychic abilities, and all you guys have to do is heal and unblock yourself. You're naturally born with this, and you have those gifts and talents, and please guys, it's so important. You need to understand who you are, and you can only do that when you face your fear. And ayahuasca and that stuff, and yeah, even if you have guidance, but I'm sorry, I'm not suggesting that. Whoever I am, I have done without drugs. And yes, it was not always easy, but it's totally worth it because it's authentic. And I can say proudly that I have reached so far just being myself. Okay? So guys, please, not the easy way out. Do it the right way, and you have a proper foundation. You will be happy every day because you can look in the mirror and you can say, this is who I am, okay? Because you will get to know yourself. How do you unblock yourself? As I said, I have a YouTube channel, Aurena International. There are a lot of starseeds healing tools. You can use them for free. And even I go to people and healers who are unblocking me. So please feel free to reach out. Whoever feels good to you, make sure that they're clean themselves, that they're not using drugs or smoking pot or whatever, because they're mostly attached to entities. That's what it is. And then you can see the auras, you can actually see that. I'm not into either. Not drugs for me opens us. Yes, it does, exactly, Jennifer. It opens up to entities. What do you guys think? There's so many masters, they can materialize crystals and stuff, but it's black magic. It really goes, it's like goes out and back to you. It's like when you do black magic and stuff which is not in harmony with yourself, it goes to your ancestral lineage, like your children's children, they get sick and then people say, oh, why did they have this? Because someone in your family ancestral lineage has done some black magic, and then it goes down the generations and they're all suffering and sick. It's not worth it. You posted your intuitive art and you have been such a grounding force. I have watched 3 times. You have taught me to stay in my power, not to expand it. When I can believe in myself, I'm also using your gifts. Thank you so much, Maribel. And please, guys, remember that you only share your gifts with people who are ready to do something with themselves. I will never ever work with a client who will not do their homework. A person who doesn't step in their own empowerment, you don't want to work with them, because those are narcissistic people mostly and energy vampires. They suck, and they're trolls. I learned it yesterday. I didn't know what's a troll. Now I know. So those trolls you don't want to work with, because your healing is strong and there has to be an exchange. And isn't it most beautiful if you can give your energy and share your energy with someone who creates a plant and a seed themselves? You don't want to waste your energy and drown yourself with someone who's not able and willing to change. Not everyone wants to heal. Yes, there are many fake gurus in India. I was living in India. I know very well about them. And I have met the top gurus, and it's not fun what they do. And they're just gathering people around them to suck their energies. And that's Acturians, we are not like that. We stay in our own power, we share our knowledge, and then we let other people decide which path they want to take. But we walking our path, that's what it is. Thank you so much, Maribel. So that was what I wanted to share with you, Acturians, okay? So this is the reason why I started that group, and this is the reason why, I called it Acturians, but in reality it's like, I have no idea, awakening group, or call it whatever you want to call it. And no, I'm not happy every day. I also have miserable days, and that means, okay, do I associate with the right people? Did I do something which was against my own mission? It was against my own self-love. Guys, I'm also human. At the same time, I'm starseed. We're here to learn, right? Come on, no one grew up and perfect. I mean, we're here for a reason. We're here to connect and to share our knowledge and wisdom. So, guys, do your work, okay? And have a great, wonderful day. Good morning, good evening. Today, is full moon with eclipse. It's all about shadow work. Look into your deep shadows. Take a piece of paper, write down what you think is bad about you, what you think others think or said is bad about you. Write it down, burn that paper, and then you write a new paper with all the things, the gifts you have, and you know you're amazing. Wow, amazing. Thank you kindly for your knowledge. I hope someday I can learn the way. Very educational. Thank you so much, Angelique, I'm sure, but you do it your way, okay, and always from your heart, okay, very important. Maribel, you knew you were Acturian because you kept painting yourself portrait blue, and then you had a dream and you woke up, kept saying the word Actur. Exactly, you will get really strong messages, okay. I, for example, know I was a priestess in Egypt because I used to have lots of dreams. And I saw a golden scorpion, and I was looking for temples, and there's one goddess called Met. I think she's connected to magic, and she has that golden scorpion. Till then I found out Orion is in the star system of the Scorpio. And I was like, oh my god, it makes so much more sense. And Orion is actually the starseeds, which are very much connected to Egypt. So the Acturians, they're very much with the monks in inner earth, Mount Shasta, China. There are a lot of hidden ones. Thank you, Svargo. Thank you for sharing your paintings. I'm not always posting but the ones which resonate with the group, I always post. Thank you, Svargo. The actuarians are also a lot in the Buddhism, but it doesn't mean you should follow the Buddhism, because there's hardly any Buddhism on this planet which is really pure and nice. But the one I really can recommend if you're into Buddhism is the one in Vietnam, which is connected to Avalokha. She's the goddess, the female goddess. You're connected to Isis. What does this mean? If you're connected to Isis, Isis is a very strong goddess, and the goddess is connected to Sirius, and she is the twin flame or twin soul to Osiris, which means the divine feminine, which is strong, clear, pure, beautiful. She's the sister of Pallas Athena, and they vary about justice and balance. So if you're connected to Isis, it's about the balance between male and female. Thank you. Sometimes I feel pretty, sometimes not so much. Yeah, so that is about the Arcturian group. And yeah, the places on Earth and the cultures you're connected to, that also gives a big major indication of what kind of starseed you are. Natural beauty, yeah, no makeup. Rome, the Roman people are connected to Atlantis, which there was some connection also to Mars. There was a war going on. I don't know much in detail, but maybe also Andromeda. You maybe can Google it and try to find out. How do you reverse the path of negativity and sadness of our past generation, which possesses down the... There are rituals you can do, but it's a process. You can do family constellations. Guys, starseeds, if you do family constellations, they were done by... It was a German guy, I forgot his name. Don't do that, except that person who does family constellation is a psychic person and a starseed themselves. Otherwise, you guys being high frequent, you will take on the burden from all the other people doing the family constellation, okay? So how you can heal it, actually, it's quite a procedure. What you can do, there are some rituals which you connect with the ancestors. Hazel, if you need help with that, I do those sessions, but there are also people who can help you. It would be good to reach out to a healer for that, because it's not that easy. But you can go to my YouTube channel, Aurena International, and you can do that narcissistic and forgiveness letter. You can do that for like your mom, your dad, and it's also helping in releasing past negative energies from your ancestral lineage. Okay, you can do that as well. Okay, guys. Yeah. Hi, Layla. Your first time with me. Okay, there's always a first time for everything. I listened to you first time yesterday. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Yeah. Sharing is caring. If we don't share, there's no point of being alive and being human and being here. So, but share it with the right people. Christina, and can you still try to connect when you are blocked? Yeah, of course. You will always be. It's like there's a saying, remember? It's like when you walk in the sand and you see only like your own footsteps. That's because God is carrying you in his hand, and that is the truth. Just because you can't feel it, because you're blocked, doesn't mean you're alone. They're always your guides, the angels, the stars, the planets, the whole universe. Nature is with you, but make sure you go into nature, then you will connect more with yourself again, okay? It's just we don't feel much when we are out of alignment. Thank you, Carla. Yeah, you can be very safe with me, but I have to say, it's safe to be, but I'm also very honest, and I can be very shrewd. If someone oversteps my boundaries, then it's like I'm really setting my boundaries very clear, and you guys need to do that too. People say, oh, you're so rude, and I was like, what? I'm honest. I'm not rude. Just because you think it's rude because I'm not doing what you want me to do. So Guys, that's something to stand up for yourself and to walk your path no matter what other people say. You can't make it right for everyone, but you can make it right for yourself. And the right people will love you for who you are, and that's how it works. Rome and Andromeda. Okay, I need to Google that. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, sure, keep watching the videos, guys. Please share them and like them and comment them. Then it goes more viral. That would be awesome. Thank you. I feel would be right thing for me to do. Much love. Yes, indeed. Okay, guys, you please go in nature because we have full moon with solar eclipse. Write down on a piece of paper what you think and other people say is bad about you. Burn that, and you write down what's beautiful about you and how other people will see you in future. Okay, do that. Please drink a lot of water today. There's lots of cleansing and healing because when I speak there's a vibration, a healing vibration, which starts cleansing you, right? That's also a reason I don't do I don't do video calls when I do healing sessions, because it's a lot of energy, right? Okay, so yeah, you can always reach out to me if there's anything special. I will make a live video about a certain topic, and that was about the Acturian group, why I call it that way. And guys, if there's anyone or anything who are mean or whatever, please report them. Don't take rubbish. Be all nice and polite to each other. That's very important. What do we write? I couldn't hear. Naveleta, please just rewatch the video. I'll post it and you can just listen it. I'm going to post it in a bit. It will be uploaded in a bit, okay? Guys, so like lunar eclipse, and what can you tell about seal chakra, well of dreams? I have massive pressure and pain at that exact point for years at the bottom of my neck. Sweetie pie, now I'm not doing a live reading. This was about the Acturian starseed groups, okay? Okie dokie. Bye guys.